All right, guys, it's finally time. We finally did it. Finally here. Season 2 is officially out. I'm going to be going through every single change that's in this, and we're going to find out what I think about it and if it's a good Season 2 update. Now, you guys know that I'm very excited. I've been hyping up, Season 2 for a long time, and just, very excited to read this live reaction. So, Season 2 starts a new battle pass, so no tiers without rewards, so that's really good. Number of points, and then it will be more engaging and rewarding. So Season 2 battle pass is better. Okay. The store is now open. Fantastic. We've needed that for a long time. Great change. You can now equip up to 3 badges at once. That's really cool. Multipath traffic acceleration. So they have done some more fixes to servers, which is, again, amazing. I'm happy that they're finally doing changes to servers, and that's a great change. So I'm very excited to see how that affects the servers. Scooby's Mansion No Roof. It now has an increased blast box size, and then ringouts are coming a little bit too fast in the map to increase the size. So that's totally fair. I agree. I think that's a good idea. Space Gym updates. We're now keeping a score of baskets made and just some Space Gym updates. You can feel free to read this if you want to, and I'm not like a huge fan of this map, so I don't like care too much, to be honest. Intro tutorial has been simplified, removing a number of steps. Voiceover clips has been added to the intro tutorial. Great change. That's always good for interactivity. And players are now given the option to go into Arcada or their first match after finishing the intro tutorial. Awesome. All right, Silly Q and big new ideas. A new big game type is Big Head mode. Characters have large heads and even larger cooldown reductions. Use your newfound knowledge to take home the win. So new Silly Q updates. We appreciate that. We can always respect that. All right, bounce pad. Place a spring pad that will launch anybody that steps on it upward. Okay, so bounce pad, proximity mine, a placeable mine that will detonate when enemies get close, and drumstick, cooked chicken leg. Okay, so new items. Sorry, really cool to hear. All right, moment of truth. Is there Fern here? Evil Morty, that passes the vibe check. Samurai Batman. I don't know why that's 2000 Gleamium, but passes the vibe check. Fern is finally here, everybody. Fern is finally here, everybody. Finally. Here he is. 2000 Gleamium. Me and Nikki Lick's been counting down the days. Finn finally has a skin. Let's go, baby. Uncle Shagworthy is now unlockable, which is great. A new Tom and Jerry skin unlockable in tier 50 of the Battle Pass. Velma skin in the Battle Pass. Of course, another Rain Dog skin, because why wouldn't they add one? And another Bugs Bunny skin. Okay. So, honestly, cosmetics I'm pretty happy with. Not a massive fan of the repetitive choices on the Battle Pass. Don't know why there's another Bugs and Rain Dog skin, but you know what? I'll take it, and, I'm happy for you if you happen to be a Bugs or Rain Dog main at this point, because, like, goddamn. Or Tom and Jerry, I guess, too. So, yeah, I don't know. Interesting, and I'm excited to see how they look. Thank you, Tony, for listening to me. I did not want to have to wait 50 tiers to just have one skin I could use. And same thing, I'm assuming, with Batman and Morty players. We're super happy, and I'm super excited about that. Ice to Beat You got a huge nerf, which is great to hear. Really overtuned perk, and will really affect a lot of the characters that are super reliant on it. Scooby One's also got a nerf, which is interesting. I think it's because of the assassin meta. They kind of wanted to make zoners a little bit less counterable through the process of perks, which I honestly agree with. I think zoners have too much, I think there's too much counterplay to zoners in terms of what perks you can run. You can literally just run a perk and then immediately a zoner is easier to play against. I don't think it should be like that, in my opinion. I think that's cool and that's a great change, but it shouldn't be in the same game where rush downs you can't do anything against in terms of perk choices. So I agree with this decision. Arya signature perk, Betrayal perk enrages allies / Arya with a deal 3 times. So 3 times from 5 times. Good change to Arya in teams. Again, nerf Arya in ones, not teams. She is great in teams, but she's way better in ones. She needs harder nerfs than this. If this is all they're doing to Arya and they do even less to Harley, and then I scroll down and see like 50 Finn nerfs, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so here, Glide. Okay, so Glide definitely took some iframes off of Batman. That was a glitch that was happening with him, so that's good. Grounded down attack, blade branching, and a dodge and jump on hit to prevent endless chaining back into itself. Okay, so just a nerf to the down attack. Totally cool with that. Aerial down special, and move to the move combo back in itself to revert endless chaining. Yep, so there was a lot of really stupid combos coming out of aerial down special, so that's good. Bounce ring weakened from 5 to 3. Great change. And able to cancel into wall slide 5 frames earlier. So his Sair, you're able to cancel into a wall slide 5 frames earlier. Huh. I don't know what that means. Batman mains explain in the comments, but yeah, some decent nerfs to Batman here. Definitely gonna put him a little bit lower. I don't think he needed harder nerfs than this. I'm happy with what they did. 3 instead of 5 is great. Changing some of his bugs that made his combo game a little bit too good is always great as well. Okay, so fixed issue with the electric tether hitbox would linger after the visuals faded. And let's see. Much smaller hitbox for all 3 jobs, a better match with visuals. That's good. Removed hitbox on Black Adam's arms. Okay, so that's... Wait, removed hitbox? Oh, okay, so that's just nerfed him. Okay. Liftoff triggers 3 frames earlier on his up special, so just a few changes to make Black Adam a little bit more in line. Again, we know that he's pretty good in teams, but his one's potential is pretty weak right now, so, you know, I respect that. Okay, so Ariel, so his Nair branches into jump earlier, wanted to reintroduce some combo pass back to Bugs Bunny. Yeah, I agree. Bugs definitely needs some more combo game, and he's not in a good spot right now in terms of ones, so I'm glad they did a little bit of a buff to him. He needed that. Okay. Oh, Fin nerfs. I don't know how I feel about this. Weight reduced from 55 to 49. That's a good change. I think it's fair. He definitely weighed a little bit too much. He was way too heavy. I can agree with that. It's fine. Nair got nerfed. Totally fine. I think it's like his best move. One of his best moves. And then Armored Bun's block buff is no longer So they just buff Finn. they just buff Finn, guys. They just buff Finn. Guys. This means when you use Armored Buns on Finn, you no longer will get hit by light projectiles while charging. Let me repeat that. While you are charging as Finn with projectile buns or whatever the hell, Armored Buns, you will no longer be able to be attacked by light projectiles. Absolutely insane. If that is not a buff to Finn, I don't know what is, because that will make, I'm pretty sure that will make Armored Buns better than Speed in most zoner matchups. And no Garnet buffs. Okay, they misspelled Garnet. No Garnet buffs, which is kind of mind-blowing, but whatever. Okay, so they added ammo to Popcorn. Good change. 3 ammo returns 1 every 10 seconds. Good. I'm glad they nerfed, you know, Popcorn camping. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Arrow going through Popcorn increased damage from 8 to 10. Not quite something. So they just basically made Popcorn more rewarding, but they nerfed the campability of it. Totally fine with that. Good change. Weight increased. Weight increased on Harley. Okay, I better read some heavy nerfs under this. Better and hits more reliably, so they buffed her neutral attack or her neutral special to make it a little bit more in line. Totally fine with that. Jump and dodge cancel window for jab 1 and jab 2 now comes out later. Okay, so I think that just nerfs the loop basically. Grounded side attack and knockback angle and jab 2 pushed up more to prevent a looping infinite. Okay, so just nerfing her infinite combos. Okay, can cancel. Wait, so her grounded side attack can cancel into other attacks 1 frame earlier on hit. Words from Harley, but it felt unhealthy the games. Okay, yeah, so they're nerfing her infinites, but why do they buff her weight? She didn't need her weight buffed in the same change that she got her. Dude, Harley players, you guys are so spoiled, dude. You guys are, you know what you Harley players are? You guys are like the kids on Christmas that wake up and, like, you know, they're talking about what they got on Christmas and they're like, oh, I got, you know, some clothes. Oh, I got, you know, I got a new bike. Oh, you know, I got a PS5, you know, just got some new clothes. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty cool. Like, that's what you Harley players are like. Because I don't know what they're thinking with this, dude. Like, nerfing her loop is cool and all, but why buff her weight in the same sentence? Like, she's already insanely good. Nerfing her infinite, she's still gonna be fantastic, and she's still gonna be a top 1s pick. So, not sure about this weight buff. It's minuscule, but silly in my opinion. Not gonna lie to you. Neutral special. The wall bounce angle has been okay. So finally, they finally nerfed Jake in the way he needed to be nerfed. They needed to fix this bite bug, and I'm pretty happy with what they did with it. Hopefully, yeah, no, I'm very happy that this is nerfed. I absolutely could not stand this combo, and there are many players who will now drop probably thousands of placements because of this. You Jake players out there that sat there and did this every single game, I just hope that you drop the game. I hope you quit the game because, frankly, you guys were not playing the game how it's meant to be played. So, yeah. Defense. Okay, so no basketball down special. So his down special, whenever he has no basketball, I actually forget what this does. Defense. Oh, so this is his fence. Okay. Now probably blocks and steal. Okay, so it's just a skill check for LeBron matchup. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Our jab 3 hitbox for Morty has been reduced by 15% a better match visually aligned with. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that 100%. I think it was a little bit ridiculous, so I'm glad they nerfed that a little bit. So it's just some bug fixes to Rick. I'm sure you guys are happy about that. And then his Nair has been addressed inconsistencies and projectile priority for uncharged laser. Interesting. Okay. Aerial side attack. So Sair on Shaggy. Huh. Okay. So even when charging the knee, this should allow or allowing ground momentum movement even when not charging the knee. The movement the carry not get halted for better fit. So just buff his knee a little bit. I'm cool with that. It was already a fantastic move, but like, you know, making him a little bit more fun to play and making him feel a little bit faster, I'm cool with that. Whatever. Not the end of the world. Bug fix issue where Steven or his allies would be hit twice while under the effect of receiving neutral dodge shield. Watermelon seed hurt box shrunk to better match visuals. Okay. All right, so now Stripe has had his weight reduced, and then a bug fix has been changed to his chainsaw. Totally cool with that as well. All right, Tom and Jerry, his aerial up special now accounts better for Z-axis. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming, I don't know what that means. Kicked rocket without Jerry attached is now probably classified as a projectile. Cool with that as well. Velma comes in here and she's got some new changes. Bug fixes fix several issues where Velma's speech bubbles would be destroyed when they shouldn't be. That's fine. And then her area, okay, so her megaphone now classified as a projectile. Okay, so that makes it a little bit easier to counter. Early hits are light projectile hits. Final is a normal projectile hit. Megaphone now applies projectile perks, which I don't know. That's a mix of a buff and a nerf because you can counter it with projectile perks, but also it applies projectile perks. More lightly blocked by more projectiles and projectile blocking effects. That's a good change. Ignore everyone will fight us with, including this with the projectile sidestep buff. Okay. And then grounded side special. Develop players in the comments. I totally forget what this move is. I believe this is like her little run thing, isn't it? Wait, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what this is. But anyway, regardless, I think they just wanted to nerf her side special on the ground, which is totally cool. An aerial up attack now has 2 less active frames at the start of the hit frame. So just a buff to her up, or just a nerf to her up air. Okay. Good changes development that should make her a lot more in line. All right, what do I think about this patch? Let me give you guys my full, biased opinion. I know I went through everything really quickly, and I think people heavily prefer this to get kind of more of the tea of like what's going on with the new update. Here's what I think. Finn's nerf was fine. I'm cool with them getting nerfed, but I think this is a buff. I think Tony and everybody else will realize that this is a buff. Armored Buns is going to be insanely broken now. I'm telling you guys right now, as a Finn player, as someone who sometimes uses this in the Rain Dog matchup, this is going to buff the hell out of Finn. It does not matter what his weight is now. He is going to be stronger. Just make that perfectly clear, and his matchup spread will be better, especially now that Gizmo's nerfed, which was one of his even matchups. So overall, good changes. I'm happy with I'm happy with a lot of the bug fixes. I'm happy with a lot of the changes they did. Hopefully in the future they'll do a few more bug fixes to Finn because he does have a few bugs right now. And guys, quit with the Harley special treatment. Like, come on. Like, you know she didn't need a weight buff in the same sentence that she got her loop removed. She's gonna be fine. Like, she's so good in ones, like top 5 easily even after this change. And so I don't understand what's up with the special treatment with Harley. I understand you wanted her weight to be more closer with Finn, but like, you know, I don't know. I feel like Harley players are getting pampered a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. We're just glad her loop got nerfed. I'm very happy about what they did with the projectile changes. Ice to beat you especially. Definitely another small nerf to Batman, 100%. And I'm excited to see these renders of these skins now that now that they're gonna come out tomorrow. So we're gonna reload. We're gonna see if the renders are actually gonna load now. Here we are. So Evil Morty for those who want to see it. Samurai Batman for those who want to see it. My homie FERN for those who want to see it. Uncle Shagworthy. The new Tom and Jerry skin. Astronaut Valma, pretty cool. Of course, why would we not get another Rain Dog skin? But looks, oh wow, that looks absolutely beautiful. God damn, well made, guys. I might use this in Red Play Rain Dog. This is beautiful. And then again, I'm cool with this Bugs Bunny, but I don't know how I feel about this being the tier 50, considering the fact that like he was the tier 50 last time. I don't know what the other tier 50 is. Oh, okay, it's Tom and Jerry. Okay, both cool skins. I like it, but ooh, I don't know. Just more character diversity with skins next time. That's all I really say. But like, these skins look pretty cool. I'm happy with how they look. I think Rain Dog players will be happy. I think Bugs players will be happy. And I think Batman and FERN Batman, Finn, and Morty players can finally rest happily. So overall, great change. Very excited to visit the store and stuff like that, and check and mess around with the badges. See what other like shadow nerfs and changes they did throughout the patch. And I'm just excited. And also expect a tier list update sometime this week. I'm very excited to make some more ranked videos for you guys. I hope that it's actually getting released today, or sorry, technically today. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.